What's up, y'all? So, we live in Florida. Hurricane Ian just passed through. It is, Thursday morning. The hurricane passed across the state. And even though it passed across the state, by the time it got to the east side of the state, there's still a lot of rain, still a lot of wind, a lot of water. And so right now what we're doing is checking up on all our properties just to make sure everything is good, that we sustain no damage, we don't need to put in any claims with our insurance company, and generally want to just make sure everything is still good and in working condition. So you're gonna go with me as I check everything out. This one actually has a minor leak through the skylight, so we're gonna have to get a roofer out here to take a look at it and see if we can get it fixed. And just word to the wise, if you ever buy rental property and it has a skylight, take it out. It's nothing but a hassle. They leak over time. Maybe the technology has gotten a little bit better, but from everything that I know about skylights, eventually they're going to start to leak and they're going to become a problem. They were a rave back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think. But now in 2022, they're nothing but a problem. So, yeah, this particular property, so we're gonna take a look at the roof real quick. So this other property that we are checking out is a property that we actually purchased back in 2018. This is actually a commercial or church building that our church bought back in 2018, but we're no longer in. We rent this building out to another church. So, but we still own it. So we want to check on it, make sure that there's no roof damage, there's no other damage on the property. It's a pretty old property. It was purchased. It was built back in, I think, in the 1950s or 60s. But it's hardy. They don't build buildings like this anymore. It's complete block construction with a shingle roof on a prime area of US 1. So we're just going to take a look at it real quick, make sure that everything is in working order from the outside, and make sure we don't need to put in any claims with our insurance company or help our tenants with anything. So this is what we're doing here. This is you see we got some looks like some standing water and some palm fronds down, but all in all, the building looks like it held up through the storm. So that's good. That's good. So we can keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go to our next property. We don't have anything to worry about here. So as you can see, we got some tree limbs and stuff down, but nothing too crazy. The steeple is still up. And this building actually has a metal roof, which when you're in Florida, a metal roof is actually much, much better than a shingle roof. So for those of you who may be investors out there or thinking about making a purchase or making a change on your own properties, go with a metal roof. We have a church in the front, a school in the back, and you can see we have some tree limbs down, so we'll have to take care of that. But I can tell from here that the roof is intact. Everything looks good from here. There's no structural problems. Just got to come out here and do some, looks like some minor cleanup. So that's good. So we're gonna go check out the next property. So coming into this property is much different. This is the home site for which we're building our new home. So the considerations are a little bit different. One of the major things that we wanted to make sure is that none of our trees came down, that we wanted to stay up. See how, if any of the property has flooded, so we can get any water issues addressed. And so we'll see what this looks like. All right, so here we are at the home site. Wow, there is quite a bit of water that Ian has dumped on the site, and all of the fill is almost turned to mud. But it looks like the trees are still up, which is good, the ones we selected. The good thing is there's no homeowner here yet. I guess the bad thing is there's no home on here yet, so we don't know how this will affect everything. But a lot of the fill is turned to soft, mushy mud. But other than the water and the fill is not completed, you can see there's still good fill out here. So generally, I guess we're still in good shape, but there's some work. You can see as we head over to our other property here, this tree that basically was shredded, and looks like somebody pulled it maybe out of the road. You can see it over here on the left side. You can see all of the damage to the tree. Maybe a little tornado or something in the area, but our thoughts and prayers go out to all the people who suffered great loss because of this hurricane. This was no joke and nothing to play with. So we're gonna go back over to this last property, and yeah, that'll be it. And here we are at the last property, soon to be rental. As you can see there, the roof is in great shape. Everything looks good. Yeah, the roof is in great shape. Everything looks good. No problems here. And we just generally been blessed, overall been blessed. So thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for checking out this episode, but continue to stay safe. I just want to say this, hurricanes are no joke, especially when they get above category 3. So whenever something is above category 3, you got to take it seriously. And we just hope that everybody who's affected by the storm will, be able to get back to normal as soon as possible. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. It helps us out. It helps out the channel. And we want to connect with you and make you a part of our community. All right? Do it right now.